Hi everybody, my name is Allison and I did Adobe Spark for my tech tip for this assignment. So what it is pretty much a platform for creating graphics, web pages, and videos, as you can see on the top, and it can be used by students and teachers, but I would recommend that for students that it was in older age, probably not early elementary students, because this is kind of difficult to rework in my opinion. Its audience is generally for business to share out their brand. So it is it's very good for advertising, as you can make web pages as well as portfolios, and there's literally a spot for branded. I did make an example. I believe mine is considered a slideshow. So for my slideshow, I have pictures that I have taken over a period of time, and these were all taken in 2020. And I just decided to put them in a cute little show to kind of show off what Adobe Spark can do. And there's some music in the background. This has photos and captions included into the screencast. Like, this is my little koala, as I call. Just a disclaimer as this is going, the two children in the photo, I did get parent permission. They are siblings, but I did get parent permission to use them. She's like, they're literally adorable. Like, why wouldn't you use them? So I definitely did, because they are very cute, and I thought it would warm somebody's heart. So with this, you have a bunch of different options to do, like your different slides. You have full screen, you have split screen, caption, title, and text. This one's particularly caption. This one is specifically a split screen, which I think it's all really adorable. But in regards to privacy, this is a big thing. There is no specific verification as you get an account that states that you are definitely 13 plus years of age. Nothing says, there's nothing to, verify that. But you do need an email address in order to create an account, and you do need to be 13 for an email. So it kind of indirectly abides by COPPA standards. I use my Millersville email for this. There is a set of plans that you can have with this account. There is a free version, so you can use this for free, but there's also two paid versions, which I'm not exactly sure which one Millersville has, because Millersville has something with Adobe Spark, which leads me to believe that it's some version of paid. But when I would go into the plans section, it really did not give me any accurate information on that, so I cannot tell you for sure. On this site, you also have a share option, which there are two different ways you can kind of go about it. You would go down to share, and you would have invite, which I could invite individual people. So say I wanted to do Mr. Bauer, for example. I could just start typing his email in. It won't come up here, but I could send this off to him, or I can send it off to a friend if I want them to look at it or something like that, which is good for kids, because that is a good one-way communication, I guess, where you would be the only one that sees it. And then there's also the publishing aspect of this, and it pretty much goes to another screen, and it gives you a list of options. You have a title, and you also have a subtitle, which I guess it's better for organization. And then you have the author down here, which you can hide, which I thought was a pretty good thing, if I don't want people to know that it's me. And then you have a bunch of categories that you can drop your thing in, and then you would hit create the link. I'm not going to, because I don't want to share it. And it would just create that link for you, and it would be easily seen. So this site kind of connects to some standards that I have found that in the ISTE standards. 2A, which talks about managing digital identity and aware of permanence of actions. I think that share button really kind of emphasizes that, because students have to be aware of who they're sharing it to. And the publish option, it is to a wider audience, and the sharing option, the invite button, it would just be to like whoever they decide to give it to, which I think is really important for them to know. 6B talks about creating original works or responsibly repurposed / remix sources into new creations. This is an original work that I created into a slideshow. I either took or was in all of these pictures, and I captioned them myself with my original words, and I made it into something new, which I thought was pretty interesting. And 6D, which talks about publishing and presenting content that customizes a message in a medium. I thought this was really good because you can do, as I said before, you can do multiple different mediums. You don't have to do a slideshow like I did. I could have made it into a collage. I could have put it on its own little web page. I could have made it into an Instagram post if I wanted to. They all would have worked. So I just thought that was really interesting, and it definitely ties in very, very well. Thank you for listening.